You begged God to answer. You cried in the middle of the night. You screamed into your pillow. You even whispered prayers with shaking hands. But nothing. No sign, no word. Just silence. And that silence, it can feel like the loudest pain in the world. So what does the Bible really say about this silence? Let's find out together. Have you ever cried alone in the dark and felt like no one heard? Have you ever prayed, not with your lips, but with your tears, and the heavens stayed quiet? Sometimes God is silent, and that silence can feel louder than any scream. There was a girl named Leah. Her mother was in the hospital. Doctors had said, "There's nothing more we can do." Leah dropped to her knees in the hospital corridor. She whispered, "God, please, I don't ask for much. Just don't take her yet." But the next morning, her mother was gone. No sign, no miracle, no voice from heaven, just silence. And for days, weeks, Leah asked, "Where were you?" You see, no one prepares us for God's silence. We're told that He answers prayers, that He speaks, moves, comforts. But what about when He doesn't? What about when we knock and no door opens? Is He ignoring us? Has He left? Or is there something deeper happening? Let's go to the Word. The Bible doesn't hide this silence. In fact, it confronts it. Remember Job? He lost everything: his wealth, his children, his health. He cried out to God again and again, "Why me?" And for the longest time, heaven was silent. Even Jesus, yes, Jesus Himself, in the Garden of Gethsemane, cried out, "Father, if it's possible, take this cup from me." But the night stayed dark, and on the cross, He shouted, my God, why have you forsaken me?" That wasn't just pain, that was silence. King David, the man after God's own heart, writes in Psalm 13, "How long, Lord, will you forget me forever? How long will you hide your face from me?" The Bible doesn't sugarcoat it. God's silence is real. But here's the truth. The Bible whispers beneath the silence. Silence is not absence. Delay is not denial. Quiet doesn't mean God stopped caring. Sometimes God is silent because He's listening, because He's working behind the scenes, because He's building something in you. Patience, strength, trust. Sometimes God's silence is like a teacher during a test. He's not absent. He's just letting you apply what He's already taught you. In Isaiah 45:15, it says, "Truly, you are a God who hides Himself, not to abandon, but to call us deeper." So what should we do when heaven is quiet? First, be honest. Tell God how you feel. David did. Jesus did. You can too. Second, trust the last thing He told you. When a traveler enters a tunnel, they don't panic because it's dark. They keep moving forward because the path doesn't end in the dark. Third, listen closely. God may be speaking in ways you didn't expect, through people, through nature, through memory, through your own soul's ache. And finally, remember, silence doesn't change who God is. He is still loving, still present, still holding you. If you're going through that silence right now, I won't tell you it's easy. I won't give you cliches, but I will tell you this. You are not alone. God sees you in the silence. He hears every unspoken word. And sometimes the silence is the space before the miracle. So wait, don't walk away. Even in the silence, He is there. If this message touched your heart, leave a comment below. Not just for you, but maybe for someone else who's waiting in the quiet too. And remember, even silence is sacred.